This is my favorite show. Wait, no. This is my favorite show. Look, it's my favorite show.
This week on Time for the Show, Dr. Fox opens a vintage bottle of Crush Orange Soda as a chaser for his Beluga Caviar smoothie. Fid Julie analyzes the results of the blood test from the homeless camps after tainting the water supply with stevia. And Reverend Pease eats his weight in corrugated cardboard flavored cheese crackers. Stand by for Time for the Show.
Broadcasting live on Free Think Radio from the three-legged studio at Hypercube HQ in the future capital of the former Spanish Empire. And I think that's all the prepositions. Orlando, Florida.
Ding.
This is Time for the show where we get together every week just to figure out what to do on next week's show.
There is no three.
And I know what you're thinking, viewer. You're thinking, I already don't like this show. Well, buckle in, because it's about to get a lot worse. Dr. Fox is here.
Oh no, I made it. I made it to the show. I promised myself that I wouldn't do a show. And I said I wouldn't become a show, and I'm disgusted with myself, and I'm already humiliated. I can't take it anymore. Reverend Collar's here. Hi, Reverend Collar.
Caller, turn down your radio.
I'm so sorry about that. I apologize profusely, and I'd like to apologize. Now, first thing is that...
Hold off on those apologies now. We got a long show ahead of us. Now, I guess you will be providing apologies later this evening, so I hope you're keeping track of what's going on. We got a lot of time to screw this up, because it looks like you're Reverend Pease tonight. He is away on a sabbatical right now.
I was going to ask, I've been Pease. I tried being Pease. I tried being Fid Chuli. I've tried being Dr. Fox. Can't I try being someone else, Dr. Fox?
Try not being an asshole.
Yeah, for once. Can we get
Maybe
one
you should
show
try
of
that.
Maybe.
Thank you, Invisible Audience. Invisible Audience, everybody. Let's hear it for them. So this show is very special. This is the first show we've actually done with everybody localized here in the studio. And you can join us. It's all fun and games until somebody says a naughty word. Then it's hilarious. Go over to timefortheshow.com, click the Discord button, join the Hypercom, and don't say hello.
Don't say hello. Say hello.
Reverend Scalpod
That's
is
their
lurking
thing.
in the...
No, don't say hello.
Say hello. Please say hello.
Do not say hello. We implore you, do
That's
not
somebody
say
else's
hello.
thing. Say hello. I dare you.
He's going to get defensive. Are we going to try and preserve the integrity of the show? Are we going to make the show good?
Well, RC23, as Pease, is very concerned about the integrity of the show.
Well, first of all, I'm very concerned about the integrity of the show. Thank you, Fid.
Thank you. for
All right,
backing me
everything's
up.
cleared up.
See,
Yeah.
take that.
Catch up now.
Now it's
what do
not
you got?
my word against his anymore.
All right. And hit the subscribe button. You'll get something eventually.
You've got the bullets.
Did you send those
I've got the
posters
gun.
out, Dr. Fox?
Let's get together and have
bullets and the
some
gun.
fun.
The bullets went out. The gun stays here. So I don't know. What do you guys want to do? Pease isn't here. We can all sit down. We can play Sorry.
I don't know,
we can
I'm
play.
feeling cute.
Play a game
Might
of
play some time for a
Parcheesi.
band
Parcheesi,
later.
man.
IDK.
We could
It
do
is
a
the
riveting game of
Royal
Uno.
Game of India.
Ah, yes, I remember my day. India, the land of the lakes. India.
The shithole country that could.
Hey, you can't say that about India. Some of the worst people I know are Indians.
You're right. They have toilets
I
now.
believe that's Native Americans, Dr. Fox.
Are we on feathers or dots? I don't know. It's a good Good start off to the show, everybody. I'm glad you were able to join us here live
just
on
here.
Free Think Radio, a.k.a. somebody else's problem. Are you guys ready for the best part of the show? It's coming. I can't contain myself.
It's my favorite part.
I don't know, Reverend 23.
Oh, it's coming all over the place.
You
It's
think
ready
so?
to just explode into your ear holes. You're
'Cause
going to love this.
radio's
Get ready.
coming
Strap
back.
your seatbelt now because you're going to love what's coming
We're
up
going to
next.
blow your mind clear out of the back of your fourth nostril. You are going to be choking on chunks of medulla oblongata that have slid down your wet neck stump. And you know, I'm going to help you massage those pieces further down your esophageal lining, and just to mix a little bit of the stomach acid, not a lot. This is more of a bile driver situation. We're looking for livers, kidneys, pancreases. You know, this is about customization, folks. Notice I didn't say ladies and gentlemen there, because I'm edgy, and I'm from the South.
And you know there's
what do you
more than
got?
two genders.
This is
I know
Central
there's
Florida.
4.
This is not the South.
There are only 4 genders. I'm 2 of them. More to come. All over your feet. That's what this show is. This show is basically feet covered with cum. Can you say
Some
feet?
people like it, some
Can you
people
say
don't.
Feet in the radio?
Yep. Later on,
Put your foot in the radio.
Dr. Fox is going to lick Reverend Caller 23's cum off of my toes on my right foot.
Now, if you subscribe
And Reverend
to
Caller
Patreon, I think you
23
might get
is
a-
going to
a
lick
web
Dr.
stream.
Fox's cum off of my left foot. And whoever gets a dry foot first gets a Scooby snack. And so stay tuned for that part of the show.
A Scooby snack is more cum.
After that, I'm going to tell you all about my new theorem of asymmetrical orthogonality and why it's wrong. And,
Like wrong as in incorrect or morally.
That's just wrong.
Okay.
Like, that's just wrong.
So we're holding off on that part. Well, you got to earn that part. You listen to the show, and you'll get to hear all about of the wrong things. But we got to do things right. We got to do just a few minutes of the right thing.
We're also going to tell you all about how to use a trick that you can use a washing machine to get cum stains out of your socks.
Don't you mean off of your socks? Are they in there
Yeah, they haven't soaked in yet to the material.
from that viscous cum? That's a lot of pre-cum.
Can you tell I just
building in
woke
the
up?
ends.
All I can talk about is reproductive fluids. I just woke up like 40 minutes ago. So I still got semen brain. I still have a slick layer of jizz coating all of my gray matter right now. And
Here, bros, snort this Tide Pod.
Did you put those in the dehydrator?
Yeah,
Make some
just
get
do
the
it. Just do it,
the
man.
The Hyde Pod dehydrated jerky, teriyaki style. They're already juicy enough, but teriyaki sauce on anything.
Dryer sheets
Like
are
cum.
just Tide Pod
Mix teriyaki
raisins.
sauce and
Prove
cum.
me wrong.
That's General Sal's cream of some young guy.
basketball shorts. I'm
Basketball
wearing
shorts, we're
basketball
bringing
shorts.
those back.
I'm wearing basketball shorts.
Who wears hot pants? I wear hot pants. We're bringing hot pants back. Making micro fashion great again on time for the show. I'm going to go stick my hand in a blender. Do you guys want to watch?
Maybe.
All right.
Maybe.
Well, we'll be right back after this song break. And then it's time for you to grab your scorecards for Is It a Band? We'll be right back with time for the show.
This wasn't a break? Yes, Scalpod already.
The only thing that's real.
Tickety tang tong, time for the show.
Dag, yo. Dag.
Oh, we could use way more of that. A little more. Yeah, make it hurt. Clip.
Yeah,
make
that's
it
right.
clip. That's what we want. That's the
Dag,
invisible
yo.
audience here at the
Hey,
Hypercube studio.
Thanks
Dag,
for this.
yo.
Thanks for the skinny puppy, Dr. Fox.
Yeah, that was Skinny
awesome.
Puppy with 20th Century Man by the Kinks. That's the full name of the song title, actually. It's harder
That's right,
to look
that's
up.
right, that's
but
right.
you can find it. You can get it. But it's time for my favorite part of the show. You know it. I love it. And it's time for Is It a Band? So we, of course, have to check that hypercom. Do we have one of our sexy, sexy judges in the house tonight? I believe it's Dr. Scowpod's turn.
Well, I'm here. I'm not sure how sexy I am.
Oh, don't worry. We can make up plenty of that over the air.
I didn't get a salutations mutations.
Salutations, mutations.
I had to wait for us all to get back.
Scalpods Commando!
I gave it earlier.
So,
I'll give it again.
I don't know if you saw them, but earlier today I threw a couple of band names in the butt command just to throw on there, just a couple of new submissions. And you can submit...
I did see them.
Everybody can submit band names. Just go to the Discord or send them to email at timefortheshow.com. We'll use them on the show. The criteria is we come up with hypothetical band names, and then we argue about an hour and a half about whether or not somebody's already come up with that and made a band with it. Interestingly, the scores are they're on edge this week because last week Reverend Pease caught up as Fid Chuli and yours, Foxley, Dr. Fox, according to Scalpod's calculations, which we all know, Fox and Fid are tied with 5 wins this season, and Pease with 2, and Reverend Caller 23 with 2. And I also kind of want to imagine that he probably landed one of those for Pease as well. Philo Drummond actually won a round, and Ferg joined us last week in the Hypercom. He has 1 point. So this could be, either way we go, someone's breaking a tie here, whoever plays tonight. So Reverend Caller 23 could break out and move into 3rd place, theoretically, behind Fox
Yes.
and Fid.
Very important question, though. Who is he playing as /4?
Yeah, actually, tonight I'm playing as YB Dobbs.
Nice. YB Dobbs, did you get me a beer out of the fridge? Please? YB Dobbs, would
Pretty
you get me a
peas.
beer out of the fridge? Please. Pretty peas.
Dose.
Now, if you're absolutely
With
serious
boogers
about
in
that,
every nook and cranny.
Dose, please.
your win will be recorded as such.
All right, so you're willing to record your win as YB Dobbs.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, well, let's see what we
He's
got.
committed.
Let's make this happen. Hold on, I have to look at which number it is to ring the stupid bell. What's round 1?
Round 1 is the first round of the game.
It's the first round.
usually at the
One
right
bell.
Before round 2.
That'll work.
I can't believe you didn't know that.
Hypothetical band name number 1 is Mystery Donut.
We're starting off good.
Oh, who goes first?
Well, I believe...
Well, Ferg was the winner from last week, and he's not competing.
Who got second?
Let me double check.
I think it was Fox because I was kind of scared he was going to win. And,
Well, it
since
was
we
also
tied-
a tie for second place
Oh, that's right. It went into mega extra innings. It went into like
between Fox
round 9.
and Fid. So I think you guys are going to have to like either arm wrestle or just like punch each other in the face as hard as you can right now, and whichever one stays conscious is the winner.
I'm going to be the gentleman and take the high road and demand that Dr. Fox go first.
I'll take
Wow.
it. I'll take it.
That's
I know
class.
I'm a monster, but whatever. Okay, so
You're our monster.
Mystery Donut, and I'll point out for the viewers at home, Donut, D-O-N-U-T, the proper spelling of
That is
said
correct.
crusty snack. That's man.
Now, if only
That's-
they could spell Duncan's first name correctly.
Mr. E, like the Scooby-Doo crew. Mystery Donut. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a band. I'm pretty sure that would look good on a t-shirt. It's not too hard to spell. Could probably be some pop punk band or like some jazz fusion trio. Mystery Donut, I'm throwing down yes.
That's a wholehearted yes from Dr. Fox.
I'm full of it tonight. Of course, I'm usually full of it.
Full of something.
All right, I'm next.
I guess so. Whatever rules you're picking out of a hat.
I don't pick my rules out of the hat. I strategically choose them for my advantage.
You just hide them in your
Yeah,
hat.
he uses all that strategy that Pease hates.
Mystery Donut. Now, look, I know there are very, very few musicians who engage in the cannabis, but those that do may find themselves in a donut shop, in one of those, like, hipster donut shops, you know? And I think that place would probably have a donut called the Mystery Donut, and I think these stoned a-holes were standing in there. Isn't that my theory about how all of these are band names? Some stoned musicians were hanging out and they saw it.
Well, if they were
on a sign.
musicians, wouldn't they actually make a band out of it?
Yeah,
Not if it's
I think
not
that's
on
where
the
the
internet.
I think that's where the line's at.
they were
It does seem to be your governing thesis.
staring at that at that menu with their glazed over eyes, and one of them saw Mystery Donut, and they went, "Dude, that would make a
Glazed.
great band
You see
name."
what he did
and then
there?
the other
Glazed
guy was
eyes.
like, "Yes, thank you, Scalpod.
That's disgusting.
Thank
Don't
you
point that
for
stuff
picking
out.
that up."
Don't bring the show down.
Feel
to that.
validated.
Don't give him any kind of that.
What did Fox say?
I said yes.
Multiply his answer by -1. And
Two
put me
yeses?
Down, put me down for 2 of those.
Absolute yes.
2 yeses.
Or just minus yes.
So if you're wrong, you actually lose a point. And you go in the hole. Okay, whatever you say.
Fid's got plenty. He can fit in any hole. All right.
That's
So I
true.
guess YB Dobbs. What do you want to? Yeah, very good on the chat. The real YB Dobbs.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Will the
The
real
real
YB
YB
Dobbs,
Dobbs.
please,
You got to go with your gut.
please,
You have
shut
to go with
up.
your gut. And so, it's a tough one for me. Mystery Donut. I think that it could be a band, but anyone that would choose it as a band name probably isn't motivated enough to really get it published or whatever, or even book a first show or make a first song.
Too busy eating donuts.
They're too busy just on the couch watching old reruns of G.I. Joe and
Talking about forming
smoking
a band.
left-handed cigarettes.
How many donuts can you fit on yours, YB Dobbs?
Do you wait for him to cool off first?
No. Anyway, the answer to the question is no. It is not a band.
YB Dobbs bucks the trend. So we have a yes from Fox.
We have a yes, a no,
yes for Fid,
and a minus
and a no
yes.
from mysterious YB Dobbs.
I don't think it's fair that
Competing
YB
for the
Dobbs is
first time
playing.
this
He's
season.
Bob's
Wait,
son.
is Fid saying no?
Did you say yes or did you say...
Because I think I just heard
He said
no's.
yes.
He
I said
yes.
the opposite of Fox.
which is
No,
minus
you
I
said
said multiply it by -1.
Yeah,
I
that
said
means
that
the
now.
which means
opposite.
minus
You
yes.
have absolute. That's
It doesn't mean
absolute
no.
yes. That's absolute.
Oh, you're
yes.
saying no is 0 and yes is 1.
If yes was 5 volts and no was 0 volts, then the
look.
-1 times
Tell me
yes
whether
would be minus
your
5
answer is
volts.
yes or
I'm
no.
sorry.
Not 0.
But be aware
5.
It's no.
that whichever way you go, you are either going in the hole or 2 points up. Because you had to specify.
2 points.
I will go.
Yeah, take that.
How do you say no? How do you
No.
say?
You're changing your
No.
answer now.
How do you
So
say?
the answer is no.
How do you say no?
I believe that's pronounced no.
But how do you
Nope.
say it?
9.
No.
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 Negatron.
You go up at the end. You go no.
No.
No. Are you saying no, or are you answering my question?
Both.
All right. Just to review. Fox, yes.
I love.
Fid, no.
I love this.
Double points either way. YB Dobbs, no.
Correct.
Are we all agreed?
Yeah, I guess.
You guess.
Yeah, just wait.
I'm looking for certainty here.
I was waiting for Fid's ambiguous answer so he could argue about it after we finds out that he's wrong.
Well, unfortunately, he was actually right. So he's going to go up 2 points.
Yeah.
No!
No, I don't. Come on.
No!
Yes. Does that mean I was right?
No, that's.
Yeah,
I told you what was going to happen.
So it's
I got
not a
one.
There are no
band?
surprises here.
Don't say hell no.
Heck no.
Thank you.
Heck no.
Heck no.
Did I
It's
turn
not a
on the
band,
mic? Oh.
but it is a song by several artists or bands, which you can all go and research out. There were so many of them, I don't even want to bother posting all the links.
Bothering is.
But that suggestion did come to us from Aster 6.
Stuff. Bothering.
To have to like
Ah.
click on things and like control.
So Dr.
You have to use your entire hand.
Control V. You
So
use
I
both
get
hands.
the next band, but I'm losing. I guess it is a disadvantage.
Hey, YB Dobbs, can you turn up my beer level, please?
Please.
I can because we're
And
actually
do
all
it.
in the same studio.
One of
Please
those
and
Actually,
do it.
there's a fourth person in the studio.
Give me one of them.
If you just turn down your sensitivity level,
Yeah,
the same
thank you.
amount.
Another robot in here that nobody
Thank you.
mentioned so far. There's a whole new robot that Dr. Fox has developed. He's been working on over the last several weeks. He's in the room with us now.
The Fidbot?
Nobody's mentioned him. It's just kind of weird that.
Are you playing? You want to play? What the hell?
Well, he's already first of all, he's a robot, so he doesn't have any rights. And second of all, we're already on the second
That's
round.
rude.
That's okay. Well, Fid has 2 points, so he can catch up.
Robots have no rights.
I'll be damned if round 2 is shorter than 20
I haven't
minutes.
printed out a nameplate for this robot yet, so it will have to self-identify, or unless one of you two are going to name this robot. But yeah, let's jump into
It's,
round 2.
Reverend Code.
Oh, I found it.
Found the bell. Round 2. Hypothetical band name is Skeptic System.
Skeptic System.
The Skeptic System.
Skeptic System. Any band worth coming up with has to look good on a t-shirt. And you can do so much with this one. And it's sassy, it's mean. It sounds like, hey, I heard these guys are pretty good. And you're like, well, I don't know about that. So you go out. Yeah, Skeptic System is a band. Locking that
It's
in.
a
I
definitive
don't know what this one does. Let's do this
yes.
one.
Dr. Fox.
Yeah, I'm locked in.
Lock it in.
Skeptic System, the reason it's not a band is because the only way for it to be a band would be if it was a Christian rock band that was taking pot shots at atheists, but they don't have that evolved of a sense of humor. But, in
Maybe
the
on
world
something.
where they do, there is a band called Skeptic System that is because, they're comparing him to a contraption that processes feces. So that would be funny, but that is not this universe. And as the bylaws of Is It a Band state, the answers are only applicable in this universe-ode. And so I'm going to say no. I'm going to say
Okay.
no. Not
Now,
in this
Fid, are
dimension.
you just going for a standard no or a double no?
I am going for a no and a half.
Fair enough.
So if he's wrong, he loses 3 points.
No and a half.
He loses 1.5 points.
Are we wagering now? What is this? Did I hit the fucking daily double?
Yeah, I was
what
about to
is
say, can we
this?
do final? Is it a band?
Yeah, you're like this new
All or nothing.
multi-million-dollar winner schmuck.
Reverend Caller 23 as YB Dobbs.
YB Dobbs.
As YB Dobbs. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with yes on this one. You gotta go with your gut. And I think that, between the Christian angle and just the regular dumb play on words, somebody's done it. Definitely. Yes.
Well, you got to
Feel
go
it.
with your gunt.
Okay.
Are you
I like
looking
that.
at my gunt?
Yeah, I'm looking at it like Bugs Bunny looked at those
I'm
two dudes
voting
on the
for
island that
gun
turned into hot
control.
dogs and
This-
hamburgers.
Yes.
Mandatory gun
Or the
control.
steaming drumstick.
Only cops should have guns.
I think there should be gun only.
Thank you, Dr. Fox.
You're
Only
welcome.
cops.
See, they'll work out eventually.
You just got to take it for a lap around the park. You know?
Yeah, or a
Yeah.
couple, or on a leash and drag it. These horses are
Well,
only slightly beaten.
It's
folks.
a band. Skeptic System is
It is a band.
Did
God
these
damn
guys
it.
even go? Did you give an answer?
Yeah,
Oh,
my
yeah,
answer
yeah.
was yes.
All the answers were recorded.
I don't know.
And,
no, the
and
robot
because
doesn't get
Fid
a turn.
decided to bet 1.5.
Oh, and look at that.
And
They're
I
all
decided
white.
to actually
All three of them are white.
subtract
Wow.
the score.
Wow, guys. Really? It's
YB Dobbs
2019.
is now leading with 2.
No, you know what?
Acoustic
Fox
That
has
doesn't
1.
count. That
And
counts as
Fid
not a
has
band.
half a point.
That Skeptic System counts as not a band because they're all white.
It doesn't, well, no.
I mean,
That's
come
not how it
on,
works around here.
Scalpod. Whose side are you on?
It's not whether or not it's a good band or a
It's
band that
whether or not
anybody
it
else would
exists
care to
on the
hear.
internet.
It's just
They have
whether
some sort
they
of
themselves self-identify as a
crazy
band and who
moon
receives
language
their banditness.
in their no, I don't know what this is. Is this a band from Skopje? That's not a real place.
Yeah, come on.
Acoustic pop rock
blues band.
Yeah.
blues band.
I want
Acoustic
to go
pop
from
fuck
where?
blues.
You can listen
Skokie?
to them. You
I
can play
used to
them during
hear-
the
to hear
break.
some good blues music.
Well,
Skopje.
I don't know.
What is
I'm
that?
feeling skeptical of the skeptic system. All right,
You're skeptical of the skeptic system.
we can do that. Yeah.
Well,
next.
so what's the score?
Well, again, to review, the score is that you, YB Dobbs,
YB Dobbs.
are now leading with 2 points. Fox has 1, and Fid, because of his
Erratic
shenanigans,
betting strategy.
has now exactly 1/2 of a point.
Well, a genius never gets laid in his own time.
It's usually after, and it's one lay, but it's a good long one. All right, what's the next band?
Usually
Okay.
the straw that broke the cadaver.
Let's just go ahead and just break this.
Round number 3. Hypothetical band name is Retard Tsunami.
Jesus Christ!
That is a good one.
If it's not a band, I hope it's a movie.
Yeah, it's about a
phenomenon.
it's about a special needs Red Cross camp in Thailand.
Tardnado.
Bit 3 heads off. It was fantastic.
Okay, come on, people. This is serious. Let's focus. This
Dr.
is serious
Fox.
stuff.
Are
Is
serious.
Retard
Reason it out.
Tsunami a band? It's a serious question.
Or go with your gut.
Retard Tsunami. With my gut is bleeding. I'm gonna say no. It's not a band. I'm gonna say no.
Not a band.
Not a band.
Wow.
It's edgy enough. It's good.
Yeah.
I'd go see them based off the name alone. I
Right.
went and saw Retard Tsunami, but I feel like by this point in my life, I would have said that. So, no, not a band.
Okay.
It's
I locked it in.
it's a good
It's
name.
locked in.
Locked
locked
and
in.
loaded.
I don't think there's any disagreement between any of the contestants that this is a great band name.
It's fantastic.
But we're
You
not
guys are going to
playing.
form a
Is it
band
good
and use this name, even
Yeah,
if there
come in.
already is a band with it.
Sellout Con 2 starring Retard Tsunami.
Well,
And then you guys are going to have to fight the other Retard Tsunami band.
here's why I think it's not a band because I think there's probably a band called Retard Tornado or something like that.
Would you accept Retard NATO?
Would you accept
Retard Quake.
Tardquake?
No,
Tardquake
no,
99.
no other catastrophic meteorological phenomenon are allowed as substitutions. It's just Retard Tsunami.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say no. There's a band name that's really close to it, but it's not this. It's probably Retard Tornado. I would, if it was Retard Tornado, I would say yes. But there,
That's not
I do happen to know that there is a
question.
band called Developmentally Disabled Tsunami. But that's not the one in question here.
That's
so no,
neither here
no,
nor there.
no, 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 no means no, Scalpod. No means no.
I've got you down for a no. Good lord. Let YB Dobbs get a word in.
It's locked in. Fid said no.
I don't want him to get a word, and that's going to make the round
Fox and
shorter.
Fid are both locked in for no's.
Okay, so-
YB Dobbs
Yeah, well,
make or
I
break
gotta
this.
say,
leading
you
with
know,
a 2-point advantage.
the thing is,
If you get this one right, you could be the big winner.
okay, well,
Bet
it
you're not
doesn't
playing
matter.
for yourself.
I get everyone right, or I give it all my best try, regardless of whether I'm winning or losing.
Disgusting.
Scalpod, what are you suggesting? First of all, I'm YB Dobbs. That's the way I play this game.
Of course.
And
I admire your commitment.
second of all, what I'm going to say is that only now in history would there
Caller
be,
is the ultimate pitch hitter.
only now could you get away with a band called
Yeah, come on, I was the
Retarded Tsunami,
underdog.
because it had the R word in it or whatever. So it's like only in a day like today could you possibly get away with that. But also, this is the worst time to try and get away with something like that because you're going to get shut down immediately.
These days, the R word is rationale.
The R word is the new R phrase, the new T phrase. You know what I'm saying, Fitchuli? The R word is the new T phrase.
Yeah.
And as a result, I gotta say that it is not a band because they're just gonna get shut down too fast.
Hey, do you guys remember that time I said the T phrase on the show?
No, when was that?
Like
what
last
episode
week.
number and time code was that?
Play it back, Fox. So what do you say? No?
I said
We
no.
have 3 no's.
Okay.
It's
3
locked
no's.
in.
Locked
3
in.
no's.
Great.
So I guess we might as well
No
find
progress. It doesn't matter if it's a band or not. We all said the same thing.
Well,
But I
there
wanna
may
know.
be progress because if I get a point
No,
for
because
this,
because
then
YB Dobbs is leading.
out. Yeah,
So if he's correct,
he could win.
wins.
I could win it right now.
Yeah.
and guess what? He does win.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh,
God
whatever,
damn it.
dude.
YB
Suck it,
Dobbs
Fid.
on the board.
Whatever.
Shut up. No. There we go.
Really
Do that
don't
one.
care anymore.
This game. This show.
This
Anyway.
game
Do we
used to
even
be
need to
so
carry
good.
on?
This game used to be so much better when I was winning at it.
What- It's
Now
not
it sucks.
I was
It's not
enjoying
fair
just,
that
you
I
know,
come in
winning
and
and winning and winning and catching
You know,
up
here's
on Fid.
the real
Getting ready to shame Fid.
shame is that Caller is whooping everybody's ass, and yet he insists on playing for other schlebs.
That's right. If he was playing on his own behalf this whole time, he'd probably be winning.
yeah.
Winning the season.
Whatever, you know,
well.
it's like, is it a band? I want everybody to play.
What a magnanimous, charitable,
Wow.
compassionate
What a
person you
guy.
are, Caller.
I mean, because how many
That
people do we
caller.
have on the season
On the,
tickets now?
I think now 6,
there's like a
maybe
team.
7.
Yeah,
There's-
You know what?
Exactly.
You
So
realize
there's one
YB
more.
Dobbs
We need
is
one
going to
more.
get a card now.
Yep, YB
because
Dobbs
of
gets a
you.
card.
We need to have a, now that there's so many players, we need to have an Is It a Band All-Star game and invite
Yeah.
everybody but
Yes.
Peas.
Well, that won't be hard. We'll
That
just
way
do,
it'll be-
we'll
it'll
just
be
do
the
a
All-Star.
round of it. We'll just do the show. So everybody show up, and we'll have the All-Star game, and then
Do
I
it.
think it's heading in. It's
Team
heading into
phrases.
May. It's heading into May. So I think come June, that's time off, and I think it's time to start league play.
We're already in May. It's already May the
Yeah, we're
6th.
wrapping
Be
up.
with
yeah,
you.
we're
Yeah.
wrapping up, and yeah, it's the beginning of the
Sexo
month,
de
and we'll
Mayo.
get on to that in a little bit. But we will all
Sexo de
bask
Mayo sounds like
in
the worst thing you
YB
could order at a
Dobbs'
restaurant.
grace
Oh, it
for
is
now
delicious.
through proxy
Delicious.
God,
of
no.
caller
No, thank you.
23. And we're going to go to a song. And when we come back, biggity bang bong blind eyes. Grab a fork. We'll be right back.
Good job, Caller. Congratulations on your win. I hope you fucking
Oh,
choke on it.
congratulations,
I hope
YB
you
Dobbs.
choke on it.
Thank you so much. Waiting on Dr.
Scalpod,
Fox
do
to
the
get out of
show.
the bathroom.
Yes, I'm here again.
Do the show.
I couldn't hear you guys.
We're all-
We're having some serious audio issues.
Yeah, no, Dr. Fox was occupied.
Yeah, I was going
Oh.
Tinkies. We had a minute
Otherwise
left. We had less
occupied.
than a minute left, and I was like, I could do this. I couldn't.
And then you're like, nope.
So every week we round up a group of people and corral them into giant dog kennels, and then we
Is that what these are?
tell people to fly planes into them. It's the blind eye.
That's right. ISIS
Blind
isn't
eyes.
doing too well lately, so we want to throw them some work. We want to throw them some bones.
Here you go.
So,
grab
I
a
need
couple
it.
of these.
Why not make it a win-win situation? We tell them who we don't like. They get a little bit of, they get a paycheck at the end of the day, and we get the satisfaction of knowing that we're horrible people.
But it's self.
But only for a week.
yeah, for until next week.
Yeah, P's made up that rule, but he's not here this week, so
I'm making up the rules.
I'm issuing fatwas this week.
All right, what's going out? What do you guys? Well, who's your blind eye
Well,
peas?
Who's your blind eye peas?
Who's your blind eye, P's?
Who's your blind eye
My blind eye. Oh man, if there's something that's been, you know, when you have that little clump of paper just right next to where you were wiping, you gotta go back in. I know you don't.
You
I
gotta
know
go
you're
back in and get
freehanding.
I don't wipe my butt. That's gross.
But people who light scented candles in bathrooms,
Yes.
straight down.
Yes.
We don't need that. You're not fooling anybody. You're not making anything better. The only way that's going to be effective is if you wake up in the morning and start burning that shit down. You got to take it to the core for it to have any kind of effect. And by the way, while I'm in there, you know, lemon sugar cookies are not exactly what is going to help me at that moment. Maybe something like motor oil, maybe something like gravel, like a gravel scented candle. That could give me
Kerosene.
something. Yeah, something just to open stuff up. Give me a bottle of poppers. You know, give me some amyl nitrates, and I will inhale them. And then
Anal
I will,
nitrate.
I will put them on your. You're exactly right.
Anal
But for but tonight,
Is it a
they're
band?
anal nitrates. Anal nitrates. Put that down on the list.
Scalpod,
But yeah.
put down anal nitrate on the list, please.
All right, who's your blind eye peas?
Did I mention cum stains earlier in the show?
On socks specifically.
Well, in socks.
In socks.
Right. Well, now I want to talk about the on part.
Okay.
Oh, well, before I
We're
do that,
mixing
though,
it up.
before I do that, Dr. Fox, I want to tag on to your blind eye because that's a good one. And the thing about the scented candle or anything that attempts to mask the smell of shit is that when you walk into a bathroom and it smells like cotton candy, or it smells like
something went horribly wrong in there.
it smells
It's like Febreze on a couch.
but the
Something
thing
terrible.
when you go in there and it smells like lilac, all that does to me is make me try to smell the shit harder through the scent of the candle. Because I know when I walk into a bathroom and it smells like that, it's not random. It's because somebody just took a shit, right? And so when I go in there, I try to take like an extra deep whiff to see if I can penetrate that first layer of cotton candy candle scent, and if I can pick up a note, an undertone of the
Of
feces.
shit.
And then as soon as I do, I go, oh, that's disgusting. As if I didn't try and strain to actually smell the shit through the scented candle. But that's how they get you. That's how they get you.
That is how they get you. That is how they get you. Actually, that was a great movie, too. The Scent of a Candle.
Was that the one?
It was very...
Is that the one with Johnny Depp
Heartwarming.
by the window for 2 hours?
Anyway, who's your blind eye piece?
Cum
Who's your
stains.
blind eye peas?
Cum stains. Not cum stains themselves, but the notion of cum stains. Look, I've been masturbating into my dirty laundry for decades now.
Some of it was mine.
Okay? None of it came out of the wash with semen on it. Okay? Never. Not once. There's no such thing as a cum stain. And even if you don't wash it, if you let it sit out enough,
Tide Pod.
and then you get it like in between your thumb and your fingers, and you kind of roll it around a little bit, it flakes off. It flakes off. It flakes off like an old Krispy Kreme donut. You know, it just cracks and falls to the floor. There's no such thing as a cum stain. What is this? What is this notion everybody's talking about? A cum stain. Bill Clinton got caught raping his intern with a cigar because of a cum stain on a dress. So they just
Circumstantial evidence.
They just put it back in the closet. They
so
didn't
it's
wash
really
it.
just what you're saying is it's a cum blemish. It's not a cum stain. It's a cum blemish.
Cosmex
Into your microphone.
That's it. Turn me back. It sounded good now, Dr. Fox.
Yeah, once you talk into it, it sounds fantastic.
Dr. Cosmax in the Discord, he says it's pronounced cumsteen. Thank you for the correction, Dr. Cosmax.
So, next week, make sure that when you're doing your laundry, hit the ethnic cleansing button.
But wait a second. Is
You're
there just
welcome.
something special?
You're welcome.
I like that a lot.
You're welcome.
Is there just something special about my semen? Do my balls provide the cleaning power of Oxy automatically? Or am I the only one here whose cum doesn't stain? I don't know.
I don't know. Let's
agree
run a
with your
black light over your
characterization of,
sheets.
Krispy Kreme donut. I thought that was a fair characterization.
Right. It doesn't... I need some validation here. There's no such thing as an actual cum stain, right?
I think the question is cum water permeable?
Got to get up in there.
Caller.
Reverend Codeine in the studio tonight.
Hello.
There, and now, yes,
There we go.
Yeah, you got to get up all on that business.
So you got to really get in there.
Yeah, you really do.
You almost got to eat it.
Don't be shy.
Like really good ice cream.
Don't be shy.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
not gay unless
All
you
right.
close your eyes.
We've touched lips now, so that's a. Just remember
Does
this
your
day.
cum stain? Have you,
You know,
ever
I
stained
don't-
We need
any?
more
I don't think it
microphones
does.
now.
It
Now
doesn't,
we need
right?
more microphones.
It's mostly water. It's basically
Visit the
like
Amazon
as
wish
soon
list
as
on
you wash
timefortheshow.com.
it's like. Well, look. Let me ask you this: has snot ever stained anything that got on your? No.
No.
Well,
not
cum is
permanently.
basically just ball snot.
Right.
.com.
It's tree cum. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know who started this rumor that there was even such a. And maybe in some Dr.
It's just because
Seuss-
you haven't watched
I
it yet.
didn't
That's the only reason
fertilize
it's still
the
there.
seed.
But that's
it's
not a
only
stain!
tree cum.
Right.
Just
Right.
because
It's
something
only
gets
tree
on
cum.
your clothes and you haven't washed it yet, so you can still see it. That's not a stain. That's just the shit is still on it.
Agent Lloyd
So what
in
would you
the
call it?
Discord
The stain
says
is like where it
it's
changes What would you
not
call
a
it if it was still
stain
there?
until
Material
you try
itself.
to wash it out.
What would you call it if it was still there?
If
Not a
it's
stain. What is it?
if it's not a stain and it's still on there, then it's just bad. Good manners.
Okay.
Then it's just good manners.
Good manners.
Yeah. No, but until you take it out of the washing machine and out of the dryer and it's still present, it's not. You know what, ISIS? Go get him. Get him. Go and get. Yeah, you can shit your pants and then wash them and they'll still be brown. That's a shit stain. Cum? No. Never. Not once, not ever. I don't know. Unless
Especially if you wear white underwear. How are you going to test that?
There was that one time that I drank a lot of wine.
Hold on. Dr. Fox, do you wear whitey tighties? Is this what you're saying?
Only during the show. And it's one
Okay.
pair specifically. And I have they've gotten a
It's
little
like your
loose.
lucky underwear, right?
Yeah, I have some binder clips that I try to use to keep them tight. It reassures me. They're white now, but when I got them, they had like little trains, little choo-choos on them.
Nice.
But they're white now. Mostly
As they should be.
white.
I mean, as most things should be.
Who's your blind eye, Reverend Codeine?
You know, I thought about this for a long time. Not really. I only thought about it for like...
a long time. You've only been conscious for like 30 minutes.
What is time, though, really? I mean...
Stupid.
Anyway.
Easy to waste, I can tell you that much. Cheap. Time is cheap.
You know, I really thought about this, and I think that probably the thing that sticks out to me as most is people who harm dogs or harm animals.
But that ties into one of mine.
What
but
if
yeah.
they deserve it?
Yeah, you know, it's hard to say. Why would
No,
the
no. What
why
if
would
the
animal
person
deserve it?
deserves to kick their dog? What if they worked really hard all day and they took a bunch of shit from their boss, and now they've earned the right to get like one rib kick in, just one, and they don't go over their limit. You know, it's like bagging geese. You know, it's like bagging geese. You just don't go over the limit and you're fine. Like, yeah, you're killing animals, but you're doing it.
It's safe.
If you're good, you can take them in alive. All these pussy hunters that have to kill their prey. You know what I mean? Whatever happened to taking
Hey, Reverend
prisoners?
YB Dobbs, can you hand me a beer, please?
Yeah, what are you drinking there, Dr. Fox?
Whatever's cold and not open yet.
Hey, caller, can you take
have
out
a
one of
delicious
my beers
Bush beer.
and then put it back
Oh,
in?
this show brought to you by Bush. Because we all know that the hosts
No.
of Time for their show love that Bush.
Yep, go ahead and put it back in now. Thank you. I just wanted
Slower?
to...
No,
yes,
no.
yes, please.
can you
Actually,
pull it
yes.
back out now?
Put it back in the freezer.
Sorry.
Spit on it.
I got myself one. So
Is it a stain if it still shows up under a black light?
it is.
What
I think
idiot
Agent
asked
Lloyd's
that
right.
question?
It is DNA evidence.
What stupid idiot asked that question?
That'd be Cat Feather in the chat.
I should have known.
All right. Who's your blind eye piece?
Oh, is that me?
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah,
I'm
I
YB
guess-
Dobbs.
yeah, it
YB
is, it
Dobbs.
is.
is
No, I'm
getting
YB
old
Dobbs.
piece of
That's you. Who's your blind eye?
You know who my blind eye is? It seems
No, we don't. That's why we asked.
We're inquisitive.
It seems trivial. Like I hate to even bring this up because these people are usually so nice anyway. But just there's something that's been getting me where it's like when you're on social media or whatever,
.com.
and you're like, social media, just I'm looking for a recommendation on something or whatever, and I want the best one, and I want the cheapest one, and hey, this is a fun recommendation, so I want to make this fun, and then they're like, oh, I need like the best barbecue in town. Ready? Go! ! And I'm like, man, fuck you guys. Ready? Go! I hate that so much when they put that in like Facebook or whatever. In fact, I hate it so much. I'm going to post some pictures in the Discord right now.
What happens on
of
Facebook
exactly
isn't
that
hateable?
case where it's like, ready? Go! And I just hate it so much. If you're looking in the Discord right now, then I'm sure you can see these. Because this is exactly what I'm talking
Wings
about.
and ribs.
Am I the only
Where it's
person
like, ready,
that doesn't know what you're
go.
talking about because
Ready,
I'm not on Facebook
go.
or just...
Ready, go.
Do you guys know what
Ready, go. Ready,
And go.
Go. Oh, wait, hold on.
Why is
And
it?
go.
Why is it hyphenated? Why is Ready Go hyphenated?
Here's one.
It's a trademark. It's a service mark.
And then, look at this. Here comes another one. God,
All right, who's your
just
blind
happen
eye,
to have
please?
another one here. So this is who my fucking blind eye is all of these people that are like, ready, go. I want something that looking for a not crowded place to enjoy adult beverages tonight, period. And go, ! LOL.
It's not an exclamation mark.
God, I hate that.
It's an explanation point. You explain a point. That's why it's called an explanation point.
Actually, that's not what it's called at all.
Okay, well
yeah,
then
take that.
you tell
Take that.
So, yeah.
you tell my alcoholic
Here's
uncle
your
that.
argument, and then here's the null reverse
Which one,
argument of
Fid?
it.
That's true, Dr. Fox.
My
All-
uncle. Hi, I'm your uncle's friend.
I'm going to write a country song called All My Uncles Are Alcoholics, including my dad.
All my uncle's friends.
My dad is my favorite uncle.
He is.
All right, speaking of favorite uncles,
Wait,
we
I don't get to do my blind
You
eye?
got one more? You want to go?
Well, yeah, it's a quick one.
I got a
your
quick
blind
one
eye,
too
please?
that tied into Reverend Codeine. So you do yours, I'll do mine. We'll take a break.
All right, lightning round, blind eye. Anybody named Melvin Taylor? Fuck you. Seriously.
Yep.
Fuck
You had
you.
it
Agree with
coming.
that. Totally agree.
That's wow.
Yeah, Melvin.
we
You
are
had
really-
Melvin
wow.
Taylor. You
It's
It's
had it
about
coming.
time.
Same page.
Yeah.
Finally.
Any
is-
and all named Melvin Taylor.
All of them.
Just
How about Taylor Melvins?
they're fine.
They're actually okay. Yeah,
Okay.
I've met a couple of
Plenty.
Taylor
I've met
Melvins.
plenty of them. They're good
They're okay.
people. You know,
Yeah.
they're underrated. Actually, yeah.
But fucking Melvin Taylor.
No.
Fuck that guy.
No. My emotional security isn't big enough to accommodate any Melvin Taylors.
Nope, not even
That's
one.
it. That's it. Just Melvin Taylors. That's all.
Very nice. Very nice. I had one more.
What you got?
Animals that only take a crap while you're watching them. You know, you come home.
So
and
you're
at the
blind-eyeing
lace,
yourself.
You know, you have to. You don't have to watch me. I just appreciate
But you
it.
can't do it unless somebody's watching you. Or the webcam,
You
Facebook
think.
Live, all that
You
stuff.
think?
Stop
You think.
kink shaming my dog, Dr. Fox.
God. But no, it's always like some bug-eyed little weasel that somebody has on a leash that they pull out of a purse. And they're like, okay, go poopkins, go poopkins. And the animal is just already a nervous wreck, and they're just a shambling shell of what they think existence is, and they're just but they know that when that sensation happens in that place they love to lick, it's all right. They're not dying as long as they are watching, and that's my blind eye.
The reason dogs have that look on their face when they shit is because they love it so much and they're afraid it's going to be the last one. They don't know that they're just going to shit their whole lives. They
Savor
think
it.
this is some blessing that
Savor
gets, thrust upon them.
Yeah, like, what, am I going to be here tomorrow? Fuck no, like,
No,
I
you're
need to
gonna-
shit now.
You could die the next time that you do this.
The next time
especially
I
if
blink
my
my
owner
eyes.
isn't watching.
What happens if I open my eyes again?
That's beautiful. Beautiful.
Prove it.
All right, I'll prove it by ending it. You're listening to Time for the Show live on freethinkradio.com. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, those Patreonies are getting their lists out, as well as a certain special birthday boy is getting his fortune read and a random Bible verse. Stay tuned to Time for the Show. Oh, yeah, it's time for the show! And it's time for this good boy shout-out. Going out to everyone on the list this month. Dr. Cosmac at the Oxtail and Vodka level, Apostasy X Fenord, Caller 23, and Reverend Couchloth on our potassium level special. Reverend Scalpod, Reverend Hazel of the Windmills at that $5 AstroTurf level. And then coming in under that, Reverend 80, Reverend Cat Feather, and Reverend Jitney Fricoeur. And we'd like to welcome new Patreon at the Cool Ranch level, our very first Cool Ranch level employee is YB Dobbs. So if you want to be as cool as him, you need to do that. YB Dobbs will be getting a one of the last self-signed, self-autographed self-portraits of the Prophet Muhammad, as well as this delicious Time for the Show poster and a set of Hypercube goodies, which is actually going out to everyone on the Patreon this month, as well as a couple bonuses. If you have not gotten the email, please check your emails. Go over to patreon.com, check messages from us. We also send an email out, because if you're on the Patreon, we want to send you one of these posters and some of these Hypercube goodies. So head on over there. I'll post a link at the end of the show, and you can head over at timefortheshow.com to put in your name and address, and we will send you cool stuff. All right, we're coming back. It's time for the show. Oh, yeah. So we got in those delicious blind eyes a little earlier. My favorite part of the show.
Bow, bow.
And that's most formalities aside, but we've been working on a couple of things over here. You know, we have a couple of think tanks here in the lab. And in the future, you know, that's something we can see that. And I'd like to tell you a little bit about the future because
In the future, there shall be a law of only one, and his name is Id Dooley. These books of the new law are known as Id Crow.
it's my favorite part of the show, Fid Crow. These are the laws that the new government of the Show Society will implement. And it's going to hurt. First off, we're going to surgically attach metal straws to people's mouths.
Thank you.
This is to
Thank you, caller.
This is to reduce all of this wasted plastic and just goofy trash. And we're just
Just put a stainless steel straw.
a stainless steel straw, and we will cauterize your lips to it and stitch your mouth shut. And some people may say, well, Dr. Fox, won't it make breathing and eating and drinking harder? No.
Hey,
you
breathe
have a
through your
vessel.
nose.
You have, God presented you with a nose and a really dumb way to utilize it, too. And we're working on the nose straw hypothesis already.
Breathing is for the weak.
But no, Time for the Show heartily endorses the straw appendage surgery that will happen. Meatloaf through a straw, macaroni and cheese through a straw, olive loaf
All the good
through a
stuff.
straw, water.
All the good stuff.
Water, interestingly enough, you will actually undo your straw for. But the rest, it's cauterized.
Can I blind eye Meatloaf?
The band or the dinner?
fucking
The
guy,
cuisine.
right? Why would you blind eye meatloaf?
What the fuck is Meatloaf?
It's fucking good, is what it is.
bread.
What is it? I know it's like
bread
beef.
it's
No,
bread
it's
from
like
cows.
it's beef and it's pork and it's.
It's
lamb.
all of
Hold on,
nature's
I have to
most
do
perfect
drugs.
ingredients.
I can't talk. You guys do the show.
It's pretty self-explanatory. It's a loaf of meat.
Then how come it has the consistency of a dead man's diarrhea? I mean,
Well, then you're not cooking it long enough.
Have you ever made a loaf?
and
of
you
meat?
put that like fucking ketchup on it?
I've made a couple loaves.
Okay.
Pinched them and rolled them.
Making a meatloaf and pouring ketchup all over the top of it is the biggest white trash move of all time.
Sounds good.
Says the guy that doesn't like food.
Fucking ketchup. I don't like food
At all.
It's overrated.
Who doesn't put ketchup on
Food is for the weak.
What? What was that, Reverend YB
That
Collar?
Chuli doesn't even eat.
23 Dobbs. 23 Dobbs Skidoo.
Cat Feather's backing me up. She says Meatloaf is messed up, guys, in the Discord.
Meatloaf through a straw, though. You haven't tried it yet. You can keep a flame under your straw and warm it up as it goes through. Also, in an effort to encourage biodiversity, slapping mosquitoes will be illegal.
That's right. That's inconsiderate to people who have sickle cell anemia. Yeah, and
Yeah.
most people that have sickle cell anemia are of the African persuasion. For those of you that don't know, those that are carriers of the sickle cell gene are resistant to malaria. So, by slapping mosquitoes out of the air, you are denying them their genetic right to defend themselves against a terrible disease. Good luck sleeping tonight, knowing that.
FaceTime lanes will be installed in underground tunnels filled with flushing water. So anytime you ever need to use a video conferencing application on your handheld magic mirror that talks to space, you get to sit in the rushing water underground. And what's great is that there's already plenty of that infrastructure already made. We're just going to start properly utilizing it. Also, blind eye to pregnant men.
I've been saying that one for a long time. Yeah, blind eye to every pregnant man out there. I don't care how you got pregnant, turning a blind eye to you right
Well, hold on now, because there was an episode of The Cosby Show where Bill and his friends got pregnant. I don't know if you guys saw that.
now. I think that was actually, you're thinking of 9 Months with Arnold Schwarzenegger, where he became pregnant.
Remember Kindergarten Cop, where Arnold Schwartz
tumor.
Arnold Schwartz gave birth to an entire litter of 5-year-olds, and then became a police officer.
And then became a kindergarten teacher. Right? Are we talking about the same movie?
Wait, what were we talking about?
I believe we were.
I don't
talking
care. That was a
about
trick
your
question. I don't
fucking
care.
Face.
I don't care what you're talking about. I don't care. Whatever. What were we talking about? What are we talking about? Who cares what are we talking about? Ah!
Viewers, don't you care?
None of these laws have been passed yet. We've been doing FitCrow for 2 months.
For years now.
Nothing!
Years.
Nothing. Donald Trump hasn't retweeted any of my FitCrow laws.
I just want to add that there are also onions in meatloaf, guys. Onions.
Onions, anything with beef is supposed to come with onions, like, automatically.
There's a delicacy
And mayonnaise.
in Baltimore.
Have you had those meat patties with onions in them? It's basically like a burger that has onions built into it.
No, let me do you one
Have you
better.
had an onion hollowed out and filled with beef?
Oh, have you ever just eaten an onion like a fucking apple?
Yes,
You just eat
Vidalias.
it. Yes, you
Yeah,
Vidalias.
yes,
I
yellow
can do that.
Okay,
Vidalia,
now we
yeah,
can actually
exactly.
start breaking stuff down on the show. It's time for This Is What We Will Eat.
You can eat a Vidalia onion like an apple, and it's
like
delicious.
a goddamn apple.
I wrap them in foil and cover them in butter and throw them on a grill for a few hours.
Let me tell you guys, you know, I'm a San Diego native, but I come by way of Baltimore, and there is a delicacy in Baltimore known as cannonballs. Here's the recipe for cannonballs. Get a bunch of raw ground beef. Chop up an onion. Get the ground beef,
Put it in.
mix the onion in, and make it into
put
a
it in
ball.
there.
And then guess what? You're done. You don't cook it. You eat it fucking raw. Yes. Yes, they're called cannonballs.
Oh, nothing could be better than raw ground beef.
Well, no, there's onions in it. That kills the germs because of the...
It's
No, it
safe.
doesn't. Pretty sure it doesn't.
Hey, actually, you joke, Dr. Fox, but it is safe. I've eaten them, and a lot of people eat them down there. And nobody ever got sick from it. That whole salmonella thing, I'm starting to suspect that,
So I have to ask,
yeah,
did you feel kind of like a zombie when you did it?
it made me feel more sympathetic to zombies.
Okay.
Like I felt
you
like,
understood them more.
yeah, like I felt like I moaned a mile in their shoes.
Okay.
You know?
Is it something you do on a regular basis?
No, I don't anymore, but...
And
Cannonballs in
well,
the
I'm not
chat.
in Baltimore anymore. Now it would be frowned upon. Right. This is Florida. Come on, man. You ever seen a Florida cow? They just go... Up where I come from, the cows go moo. Down here, they go, kill me! Kill me! But there is such a thing as cannonballs, and it's raw ground beef and chopped onions. It's a real thing. They eat it raw, and nobody ever gets sick from it, so fuck you.
Did it taste good?
Well...
Did it taste
Well, yeah,
good?
because that's pre-packaged. It legally has to be
That's
cooked.
dry mix.
Reverend Caller 23.
That's dry mix.
Oh, I see. It's dry mix.
These are obviously cooked here
Caller,
in the
they're
chat.
talking
That's
about pictures
bullshit.
in the Discord. No, you don't glaze it. You don't do anything. It's just raw ground beef and onions.
This is
you don't
all we
bread
can
it.
find,
just
folks.
swallow
You don't
it?
do anything. It's literally just like donut hole-sized balls of raw ground beef and chopped onions, and then you eat them like a champ. Yeah, raw. You just mix them up and eat them. They're ready to go as soon as you make them. It's a thing. I'm telling
just
you, it's a
swallow
thing.
it.
I could take you to a place called Arbutus and show you.
Here's
Yeah.
cannonballs rolled in Cheeto dust.
Well,
I believe it. It's just so uncommon. I've never heard
It's a thing.
What? What, Reverend? YB caller?
Caller,
I
turn
said,
up your microphone.
Cannonballs rolled in Cheeto dust.
See, we have a plethora
Thank
of
you,
people
Show
tonight,
Rogan.
but we have a deep lack
Hey,
of
YB Dobbs,
microphones.
can you get me a beer? Can you get me a beer, YB Dobbs, please?
Yeah,
The one
that
in the
is what
freezer?
the Patreon is for.
Thank
of course,
you.
this month's Patreon is all going into postage.
Hey, allow me to open that.
All right, could you spit in it too?
Oh, I intend to. I totally intend to.
Thank you for continuing to talk to me off of the microphone, YB Dobbs.
Come on, this is the best
Hey,
part of the
YB
show.
Dobbs, why can't you be more like Caller 23?
Yeah, yell at us about sound checks and
I'm
sounding
gonna yell
terrible.
at you. I'm gonna get super fucking drunk. I'm gonna yell at you about sound checks and how nobody shows up for the show anymore, so I have to. I'm gonna talk to you about. Oh well, first of all, the show was never even funny to begin with, and then I'm to be caller 23. I'm gonna turn up my radio. And then the next thing you know, I'm going to start going on some kind of rant about, I don't even know what, some kind of fucking cannonballs rolled in Cheeto dust. And the next thing you know, I'm caller 23, and I'm like, oh,
When it matters.
now let's talk about science.
When it counts.
Oh, blah, blah,
Science is gay.
Quantum's
I know.
gay. Fuck quantums.
I know.
Hey, you know what, Caller 23? You know what? I'm asking you if you know
Chicken
what.
butt. You know why?
No, it's a yes or a no question.
Chicken
do
butt.
you know what?
You know why? Yes, I know what.
All right, that's all I need
It's
to know.
chicken butt.
No,
you know why?
Spoiler alert! With your chicken,
It's chicken thigh.
your chicken anatomy. Don't
Control
this
what?
one. This one.
What are you doing?
That one. Reverend Caller 23 is attempting to adjust his microphone stand. I'm giving
now it's like
technical support.
7'6", which is about as tall as me. So I'm actually 7'5".
Is that your length or your girth?
That's the multiple of both of them.
Is that your length, girth, or volume?
That's my
I mean, what are we
gain
talking about
bandwidth
here?
product.
Mass? Is that your like?
Yeah, it's my gain bandwidth product.
Well, that's all. That's all for me. I'm out.
You're welcome.
You shamed me.
You're welcome,
You shamed me.
Dr. Chuli.
Look at me in the eyes when you say that.
I can't look at you. I'm not looking at you right now because I am ashamed that I actually did that to you. Dr. Chuli, you're one of the smartest scientific people that I know, that not even like science and everything, but like language and geography, and you're all smart with all that
Will
other
you
stuff
stop?
and
We're
everything.
going to end up with more cum pre-stains.
Wait,
on the
I'm
floor.
almost there, Fox.
Almost.
For a minute.
I'm almost there.
Can you stop stroking your chuli for just a minute?
Now I can look at you in the eye again. Look at me. Look at me in the eye when you come.
Well, you know what? You know what, Reverend Caller 23? I'll compliment you. You are
Oh
a
my
true.
God.
You are a.
Here we go. The circle jerk.
You are a true subgenius because you donated money to this show, and then when the show wasn't going to your liking, you came over and started doing.
Yeah, I
half
know,
of
and
the work.
apparently I got a lot more to do.
You're-
You know, because the show still sucks.
Someone's got to edit
That's
this
right.
one.
There you go. I mean, you're not giving us enough.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. I'm like that. You know that, like, I want to see
You're
your
barely
manager
giving us any credit
starter
for
pack
almost
or whatever,
meeting our
where she has the
expectations.
haircut and she's got the children and everything. It's like I need to see your manager
I need to see your lighter.
starter pack.
I need to see your lighter starter pack. That's me with a frop stick in my hand.
Yeah, everybody excuse
And giving you that
Fitchuli. What's
look-
going on in
that
the
look that I
hypercube
give
right
you
now?
that makes your
Floor
boner just
number
die.
-17.
Not getting it
down
back
the
up
hallway,
after that.
around the
That's
corner,
right.
past
You
the
can't
snack
unring
machines.
that
Is that
bell.
Fitchuli,
You can't put
your friend
the
and mine,
toothpaste
is
back
going to
in that
do
tube.
drugs?
You can't put the shit back in that horse. It ain't happening, Reverend Caller 23.
We've beat the shit
Once
out
you're a
of that
raisin,
horse.
you'll never be a
We
grape
have been
again.
beating the shit out of that same horse for 65 weeks now.
66.
Why do that? Why do that?
Why do that?
Why do
Oh
Dobbs?
my God. This show.
Pandering,
Disgusting,
I tell you.
Dead horse shit show. I don't know. I love it. I love it so much.
Well, put it out of its misery, Dr. Fox. Here, look, I'm going to hand you a gun.
Put her
I'm
down.
handing you this gun right now.
Put her down,
First of all, the
Dr.
first thing I'm going to tell you is that it's loaded. Okay? And there's one in the chamber. So just you do with this whatever
gun?
you want.
That's my,
Break out the show
Yeah, no,
shovel.
don't put it in your mouth. No, don't put it in your
this
mouth.
gun.
No. No.
Arthur.
The other people, the pinks. Aim it at the pinks.
You have to taste the barrel to make sure it's the right gun. That's what they do in the military.
Well, I'm gonna see which.
Take the gun out of your mouth.
I'm gonna check
Take
the
gun
caliber
out.
on this, and we're gonna go to a song. And when we get back, it's Patreon bonuses. This is the time of the show.
Grandfathered into the black community. Grandfathered into the black community. Grandfathered into the black community.
It's lighter boy. It's lighter boy. You can't have that lighter boy. Talking lighter boy. Give me that light. Next thing you know, he lit up my cigarette. Then also, I thought it was gay. Lighter boy, fucking lighter boy. It's lighter boy, lighter boy. It doesn't matter. We're all transgender. Next thing you know, turns out he's black. He did have that fucking lighter boy, fucking lighter boy, lighter boy. It's lighter boy,
Praise
lighter boy,
lighter
fucking lighter boy.
I'm black.
So it's custom for the
You're in
Patreon
line anyway.
levels over I think AstroTurf level. YB Dobbs is now going to receive his radio gifts. One of the first that he will receive is a Bible verse, and the other fortune, which he will also receive first, is did I just say Bible verse or fortune?
Bible boy, Bible boy.
Talking
You
Bible
can't have
boy,
that
fucking Bible boy.
So yeah,
Thought Jesus was
boy,
black.
Bible
Turned out he
boy.
was Nordic.
Next thing
All
you
right,
know,
so
he's all
let's
Scandinavian.
go over
Bible
to,
boy, fucking Bible boy.
Fid Chuli with the Bible verse.
All right, what was that? What? Let me see your phone, caller. Caller, turn up your brightness. Okay. All right, so this is my favorite Bible verse because it's the one I'm reading right now. That's how I feel about Bible verses. The best one's the one I'm reading right now. So
Couldn't
it's
agree more.
Revelation chapter 3, verse 9, and until I think of something to say, until that verse. And I think this is
This is the new international version, NIV.
yes, this is the NIV, and this is Jebezeba talking. He says,
Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which they are Jews, and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee.
.com. You're gonna interpret that at all?
yeah, this
You're
is
welcome.
this guy got cucked clearly, and he's issuing
He's
a warning.
out some shekels.
He's issuing a warning to all his fellow goyim to not get cucked by a Jew. Don't get Jew cucked, because the good news is you'll end up in the Bible, and a lot of people are. That's good exposure. That's good press. But the bad news is, you will be forever consumed with the cuckery, and even proclaim it to Yahweh Himself. And at least Lot got to fuck his daughter.
Both of them.
Right.
Double up.
So
or nothing.
was that for YB Dobbs?
That was for YB Dobbs.
YB Dobbs, you keep your girlfriend away from Jews.
And now he needs his fortune read.
Keep him away from those Jews. those
I think it was
Jews
Keys
want
that's
to
supposed
fuck
to read
your
the fortune.
girlfriend. That's true.
Well, then
Well, I'll do it
he'll
anyway.
be waiting until like the 7 more Patreon cycles. Did
Until
somebody
Keys comes back.
Does somebody
Yeah.
not have a fortune to read for YB Dobbs this
I have a
week?
fortune to read for YB
Fid
Dobbs.
Chuli has it down.
Okay,
Got another
My
one.
boy,
I need
my nigga from another mother.
I need quiet. Oh, come on. That was your cue to all start talking at the same time. What's
Oh.
wrong with you guys?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about with
if
that.
you
when
throw
you
stuff
want
on
people
us,
to
I
start
mean, we're only
talking,
just
and
trying
then
to
the
be
next thing you know,
on the
you just
radio
want
and
people
give
to
you a
keep
chance.
talking, and
But
because
if
they
you're gonna
keep
come in
talking,
over
then
here
it
and
seems
then we
like you
talk
don't have
over you,
anything to say,
and if
or
you
you
don't
want
have
to
anything that
interject
you're
in a
able
way
to
that you don't
hey,
think that it's
hey,
the major
hey,
thing that should
further
be focused on,
conversation, then
because
I
you
don't
don't
know
have
if that's where to
self-confidence
go.
in yourself. All the
If you
things
just
that
do me
you
a favor and at least
try
like
and
let
do
me
like
up,
an
hold up a
Italian
sign or
accent
something,
whatever, to be
write
like,
something out. You know, I got
Italian,
paper, I got
next thing you
pens.
know,
You can be guys like, this is the
talking
joke,
to people
guys.
like these,
But I
like,
just,
hey, I'm
I was just,
boy,
I'm
whatever,
the engineer.
blah, blah,
You know,
blah.
I'm not
Like,
a
I'm not fucking
host. I'm not
lighter
a
boy.
cool
Next thing you know,
host.
you're
I'm
lighter
just
boy. And
over
then it's
here
fucking
running the
easy.
fucking
Keep going,
show
going,
every
going,
week.
Bible boy.
You guys,
You're fucking
you're the
next guy on top of that.
celebrities
And where's
that
the
want all
Dr.
these
Chuli?
special
Where's the
preferential
Zen?
treatments.
When you get to the situation,
You know, I think
that's
I've
like,
had about enough of
this
this.
is the end
You
of this.
guys keep
Surely
dragging
this
it
is
out
as bad
over
as
and
it could
over and
possibly
over
get.
again.
But
And I'm
guess
just
what?
trying. I
It
can't
gets
read
like
you. You're on the
10
other side of the wall.
10
I can't
to the
see you.
positive
It's such a
23
good engineering
times
booth
worse
set up
than
that I
because
can't
you just
see
keep going, and there's
anybody
no end in sight.
doing
You just
anything.
double and double.
And that's how I
Basically
like
what they
it.
call
I don't want you to look at me
progression.
while I'm doing
And
that.
so you're going through this geometric progression. and the next
I
thing
think
you
I've
know,
had a breakthrough. It
your
feels
fucking
so good
face.
to cry sometimes. YB Dobbs, I dug through my trash because I ordered Chinese food a couple days ago, and yes, there was still a fortune cookie in there. And I broke it open, and it said that that you're pregnant, and
I guess he's blind-eyed.
Oh, snap.
You are pregnant with a hyena. I don't know what the gestation period.
Our lie detector showed that was true.
Shouldn't they be called truth detectors?
Yeah.
Why do they gotta
I
be
mean,
so
why-
negative about
It's
it? Why-
pessimistic from the
if
beginning.
you look for a lie, you're gonna find one. You know. Why not look for the truth, man?
You feel
Why
the
do you gotta be
truth.
so angry, man? Why you always gonna be focused on the lie,
Yeah,
man?
no, you're
gotta-
so
Why don't you
right.
focus
You're so
on
right.
stress
You're
out
so right.
about
good
I
things
want
out
to
there, man.
believe. I
There's
do
always
want
going to
to
be a
believe.
lie
truth
out there, man.
can't be
You
nearly
can't
as
detect
damning
all the
as the
lies,
lie.
man. You can't detect them all, man.
No, I know
You
where
start
they
looking
are.
for
They
the
keep
truth,
all the
man.
lies. They keep all the lies at the library. That's where they keep them. And so I know that I just,
do
as
they
long as I stay
bury
away from the
them?
library, the
Give me
fucking
some
library,
more library
then I'm not going to get
juice.
lied to.
Who's
Hey,
lied to you?
Dr. Fox.
What?
No, I'm
What?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't you
I
fucking
didn't know you
dead
were busy.
name
I
me.
didn't know you were busy, Dr. Fox. I'm sorry.
Just over here, just doing my thing.
Just running
yeah.
the
no,
show.
No, it's
Don't
okay.
mind me
no,
at
I'm
all.
No, it can wait. It can wait. I'm so sorry. I'll knock next time.
You'll bring it back.
No,
Dial
just
it down.
Forget about it.
Retard
I'll
yourself
take care of it.
just
I'll
a
take
bit.
care of it. I'm sorry.
Please retard yourself just a smidge for me.
I'm
me.
so offended that you use
One
musical
skosh.
nomenclature towards me. That
You
is
prefer
so offensive.
RC.
We'll ride this bridge, yo. I'm out of musical nomenclature.
Yep. You're welcome.
That's all I've got.
You're
Wow.
welcome. We used it all up.
Wrap the
you're
show
welcome.
up at that point, then, right?
Yeah, the next thing you know, it's like, oh, where's my nomenclature?
No music. You know, Dr. Fox, I think your cock is writing checks that your trombone can't cash.
I have a tromboner.
Come on.
I will.
This is a family show.
And then I'll pull it back, and then I'll come on it again.
Fifth position, everybody. Fifth position.
E flat. I can remember the positions.
C flat.
I just can't remember what to do in them.
You put it in fifth position, and then you beat your band teacher to death with your stupid trombone because you never wanted to learn how to play it anyway.
I don't know. There's some good songs out there with the trombone.
There's a lot of good.
Pretty sure I saw a deck of playing cards one time that
With a
had
trombone on 'em?
all the trombones, all the trombone positions.
Oh.
There's 52 of them.
Yeah, it's the Kama Sutra of instruments. It's all lip work and managing that spit valve.
If you're looking to score a Bugs Bunny cartoon where a dude stumbles out of a bar, you need to look no further than the trombone for your arrangement, my friend. Because that is...
I don't know, there's a lot of muted trumpets there.
Yeah, there's a lot of tubas that'll follow you around as well.
I don't know.
When you get followed
sousaphone?
around by a tuba,
Are you gonna get
you like walking
sousaphoned?
down the street and this guy with a fucking tuba is following you and being like, boom, 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 boom.
No, because I pay my taxes. That's what the IRS does to people like Peas who claim to be veterans and claim to love this country but don't pay their fair share of taxes.
Boom. Well, he's just saying that because he had a shit tent.
That's
out in the
why he's
desert?
not on the show tonight. The IRS took him to Area 51, and right now they are
They're fucking
they're shoving Twizzlers into his nipples.
consistently and being like, oh, Peas, we're gonna dominate you, and Peas is all like, oh no, haha, LOL, don't dominate me, J/K.
He says, "Don't dominate me," and then he says, "My safe word is dominate me."
Just
which causes them to
humiliate
not
me
dominate him
and
he just said
defecate
it.
me.
Because my safe word
Swallow
is
me whole
bananas.
and pass me through.
Why is everybody's
Deadass.
safe word always fruit?
Because it just
Because it's
fits-
not going to
it
come
fits-
up in the
it
in the course.
No,
of,
it comes up in the course.
You've never been asked, hand me that banana?
Well, no, but when I scream it, when I'm like screaming it at the top of my lungs,
Well, how does
then
that
it's
sound?
my safe word.
I worked with a
Can you give
guy.
us
Sounds like me
give-
screaming bananas.
I worked with a guy who was
Can you give
so
us an example?
homophobic that he refused
if
to
you
eat
can imagine
bananas.
me-
Like I'm gonna
bananas.
hurt you. Like I'm gonna start hurting you. Like I'm gonna take this lighter
Oh, Dr.
and burn
Fox.
you.
Oh, don't.
And I will
don't
keep
touch-
burning
no,
you
No,
until
don't do
you
that.
until you give us
oh,
an
God.
example of the
wait,
safe word.
Jesus,
It's
what the
burning
fuck are you doing? Hey,
this hot
get the fuck out of
coat,
there, Dr. Fox.
Wrap this
Dr.
coat
Fox,
hanger
get the fuck
underneath
out of
it.
Wait, what
I'm
the
just gonna
fuck are
burn
you
it.
doing?
Is
What are you
I'm
doing?
gonna
Get out, get the fuck out
And then the navel, and then the navel, I'm going to insert it and I'm going to twist it slightly just to the left so the hook grinds in. I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't hear you
oh,
say.
wait a minute.
I didn't hear
Actually,
you say anything.
Not
I
bananas.
just, my lighter
banana
is out.
cream pie. Something else. Not bad, Dr. Fox. Not bad.
I know what I'm doing. I know how to work a coat hanger. Ask my last
Yeah,
two
well,
girlfriends.
I needed that abortion anyway, you know. It's like the bleach was in the bathroom. I hope you don't mind if I just...
It's not an abortion, it's a liberation. You know, in poetry, when people do a liberation.
Yeah, I'm for liberation rights. Everything needs to be free, even if it's attached to a womb.
Well, look, you know, Buddhists say life is suffering. Let's save
Let's
that
just
fetus.
buy a bottle of Clorox and finish it tonight, baby.
Yeah, vag chug it.
Just, I got a coat hanger, you got the bleach, we're fucking partying.
You know,
Don't you worry about this.
when
Anyway, have
you
a beer.
ask your
Have a beer.
girlfriend or your
Hey,
wife
you want to take a hit off this pipe?
if she can do a hand. Hey, I have two questions for you. A, can you do a handstand? And B, do you have a funnel? That makes them
man.
nervous.
Oh man, let me give you. Hold on, let's just let him go. Wow, phenomenal. That's just Thank you so much for that. Yeah, I can make them loop.
I need to.
Yeah, nice.
I need
Nice.
20th Century Man in my life.
I'm thinking the
By
exact
the
same
Kinks?
thing. It's 20th Century Man by the Kinks.
No, by Guns N' Roses.
You're listening to Guns N' Roses live on ACDC. This is Hell's Bells. We'll be right back with Twisted Sister.
Junk, chicka, junk, chicka, junk, chicka, junk. I'm a 20th century man.
Yeah, you're welcome for that. That's time for the show. That was 20th Century Man by or with the Kinks. They're our favorite band to play here on the show. It's good to have you all back here this week. Now, of course, Reverend Pease isn't going to...
Where's my mic? There it is.
He's not going to be giving us any apologies this week. And it seems that, that resident YB Dobbs, Reverend Caller 23, has decided, in his infinite wisdom, to...
I was going to try to cover for Pease here, except I'm trying to get my YB Dobbs face on.
Yeah, so he can't do it.
Which is why I'm really trying to log into the Discord right now with the microphone.
I feel just disgusted.
All I'm trying to do is just get into that Discord with a microphone, and I know Dr. Fox is going to turn me on if I do.
Let's
if I could just possibly somehow get into that Discord with a microphone and join the Don't Say Hello channel, then I feel like then I'd be ready to apologize.
Whoa, we have Reverend Caller 23. We have your understudy here.
I instantiated it.
Where am I?
Yes.
Hi, YB Dobbs.
Apologize. I need you to apologize like you've never apologized before.
How's Papa Bob, YB?
Isn't this Pease's segment?
This is
your Pease tonight.
Congratulations.
Because I have to be you have to be Pease.
You got a demotion, son. You're Pease.
Yeah, welcome to the show.
Now, if you apologize good enough, maybe we'll let you have your old position back as YB Dobbs. But for now, you've been busted down to Pease.
Mr. Weiler boy.
Defend yourself.
Start from the bottom. I'm going to try it. Earn respect.
Yeah, I hope you've been keeping notes, too. This better be good.
I'm going to do that, even though he's always at the bottom, I guess. Yeah, so I just want to say that I'm sorry for the quality of the show in general. It seems like there wasn't enough show to actually go around between everybody. First of all, Dr. Engineer Fox, he's just having to sit there the whole time, and that's kind of like a restraint. On the slackful position, but it's his choice. I'll get up. Maybe I shouldn't apologize for. I'm sorry for apologizing for Fox.
I'll accept.
Okay.
I'm sorry, everyone, for Reverend Caller trying to play off this P. I mean, I don't even know this white guy. He hasn't ever gone on the show before, and he never talks in chat, especially when I'm on the show. I don't know. I think Carrot...
He's okay in small doses.
What's that?
No, nothing. Go ahead.
Don't you be talking during the apologies.
I just apologize for this, Reverend Caller situation. His drunk fit is on point. His ability to command the microphone, project his voice, all these sorts of things are really just... I don't know. I think I wouldn't call it an upgrade, but I'm just sorry that Caller couldn't fill in the spot for YB Dobbs this week. I know he was excited to do it, and YB Dobbs and him apparently talked a little bit before. I don't know, but maybe it's the show jitters. I don't know. Am I off base with that?
No, that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened, Pease.
You have 10 more minutes.
Wait a minute. Hang on. My headphones.
Yeah, this is a lot of apologies.
Does the Pease use headphones?
Yeah.
Oh, you can burn up 3 or 4 minutes complaining about your headphones. If I've learned anything from Pease, you can burn a solid 3 or 4 minutes just talking about, I got these new headphones and...
Jeez, the show is sounding like that old van that's outside my house and I can't get running. Am I right?
Dag, yo.
But
anyway, I'm sorry too for even I'm sorry for the equipment. It seemed like, the volume was going up and down during some of the applause, which is a nice touch. I like the addition of some of these like sound effects that you guys are kind of trying to do. No, I don't think they have kind of polish as maybe someone like YB Dobbs' father's face might have, but you can't put my face on a
fucking face.
Can of chapstick and give it away for free at a movie premiere. Even though I got a couple when I went to go see the movie, it was great. Let's see. So wait a minute. I'm sorry for not having a blind eye this week. I'm sorry for because I tried having a blind eye, but there was all these boxes that got sent to me, and Carrots made me construct all of the boxes so I can build myself like my own little house so I can stay in the backyard because she was kind of mad at me.
Good. That's right, Pete.
Yeah, it's actually pretty nice. They got a couch in there now, and I hooked up the PlayStation. And,
how is Pease going to feel when he finds out that Carrots has been moonlighting with YB Dobbs?
Well, he did set up the PlayStation.
It's still on.
Hello?
It's still on.
You're good.
Oh, I said the bad word. Oh, no.
Yeah, we had to apply the
that.
7-second delay.
Turn down your radio, Pease.
I'm getting like single syllables now.
From us?
Yeah, this Nevada internet's no good.
Show. Just talk into the microphone. Don't listen. Just talk. Keep apologizing.
I mean, I'm sorry that I don't even have more to apologize about. It's been an uneventful week. It's just been one sort of like tax problem. I mean, there's that double meaning. Again, shit. Oh, I'm just so confused.
Don't let people know that problems is code for LSD.
Because my name is Fidchuli, and I'm going to let you know that problems is code for LSD.
No, but don't tell them that, because then they'll know that's what we're talking about.
I know, so if anybody asks you, then they're code words for shit, but like problems and LSD doesn't mean anything.
No, it does.
If your parents ask, don't worry about it.
I wouldn't know anything like that. I'm a professional. I wouldn't indulge in anything like drugs like that.
I know you wouldn't, Pease, because you're a gray hat computer magician or whatever.
That's right. I have to stay focused. If I'm not focused behind the keyboard, I'm an active PEBCAC error, and that's like something I can actually avoid by being in IT. So.
Yeah, just look up
I get to self-actualize. Right. ID10T. And I'm sorry I didn't bring more of those to the show, but I was distracted with, my tax issues and my rotten toe or stubbed it, I guess. And now it's gotten infected.
That scrape on your knee.
Put your teeth back in before you continue apologizing, please.
And how does Carrots feel about that?
Carrots isn't into it because of all of the medical bill that she's having to, watch me suffer through calculating. And with the IRS on top of it, it's, oh gosh. I mean, you kids, you'll find out about it once you get,
once you get old like that, Uncle Pease.
Yeah, that's right, old Uncle Pease.
Uncle Pease.
I would play the bass in All My Uncles Are Alcoholics, the band.
You know what? I'm not prepared to accept your apology yet. I think I need a little bit more.
Well, luckily, Julie, forgiveness is optional. So you can take your time with that as far as I'm concerned. That's good. I hope you can, give me a genuine apology like I've been giving all of you.
How dare you?
Genuine apology.
I brought you to the Lord tonight, sir. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I interpreted a Bible verse just for you, and then I read your fortune. Am I wrong?
For me, the Peas?
Yes or no? Oh, wait.
No, that was for YB Dobbs.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry.
But we're talking to Peas.
Right.
Because this is Peas' apologies. And the one thing
You know,
that
maybe
I'm
I
hearing-
need to play
I'm
Fid
hearing
Chuli
a
for a
lot of,
second, and then Fid Chuli can play me, and we can do a little role play therapy.
Maybe
I think
figure out.
Julie can
Actually,
do these apologies better.
YB
Yeah,
Dobbs
I'd like
has
to
a good
hear that.
idea. I think if we do some role reversal, that could be very therapeutic.
Okay, well,
YB
let's-
Dobbs will
we
play
could
the role
find
of
each
Fid
other's,
Chuli and vice
perspectives that
versa.
way.
Yeah.
You're going to be YB Dobbs.
But not just Fid Chuli, a drunken Fid Chuli, if you please.
Well,
I'm working on
so
the drunken
Fid Chuli.
a sober Fid Chuli.
Oh, that's the toughest.
I am the Peas. I'm
can't-
sorry that I'm not
you
going to be a
can't
better
ask somebody
Fid
to
Chuli.
do that. You can't just ask somebody to play sober Fid
Well, I
Chuli.
tell you what. YB Dobbs.
I'm not gonna Kenny Floyd. What's up?
Let's get a little bit of your Fid Chuli. What do you got?
Yeah, what you got?
Okay. Yeah, so I wear a duck shirt, and I think that, the races should be, treated equally, except... No, wait, no, that's still Peas. It's racist. I'm confused.
Yeah, the
I'm sorry.
duck
It's
shirt
hard to
was
transition so quickly between bits.
No, go ahead. Take a moment. Take
The
a moment.
duck shirt was okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, I
I
need to
know,
collect
I know
my
you
duck
need to
shirt.
get into character, but yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you start it
Gotta
out,
focus
Fid?
here.
Why
You know,
don't you give him
Jackie
something
Gleason would
to
sometimes
react
stay
to?
in character for days.
Start it off, Fid.
Okay, I'm YB Dobbs, and YB Dobbs is Fid, so I'm gonna be like, I'm just out of apologies tonight, and I'm not gonna give Fid any praise for being a master soul or anything like that, because he's not. And I don't appreciate the Bible verse that he read for me, and I don't appreciate the fortune that he read for me, even though he tried really, really hard, and he even cried because he didn't think that he was good enough to do it, and he still did it anyway. And then he had to go out back. He puked, he cried, and he ate orange slices until he felt better about himself. But I don't care, because I don't care about Fid Chuli. And I'm YB Dobbs, and that's my name. And
YB
that's who I
Dobbs
am.
wins my vote.
Yeah, why
All right.
Dobbs? I mean, you're coming. You're coming
Sounds
in,
good.
You're coming in loud and clear.
All right,
what
Fid.
do we got on the other side of the fence?
Fid, your rebuttal.
All right, I'm Fid, and I feel
Wila
like
boy,
this YB
fucking
Dobbs
Wila
character
boy.
thinks
'Cause you're
he's
Fid,
like
you're
so
Fid Chuli,
important
and I'm all
he's,
like Wila boy,
bringing
fucking
up all
Wila
of this
boy,
fact that he has
Wila
the
boy,
dollar.
it's
Wait, I wanna hear
Wila
his
boy,
Fid.
Like
Wila
internet
boy,
people.
it's Wila boy, Wila boy, it's Wila boy, fucking Wila boy. Thought he was black. Next thing you know, turns out he's white. I don't know.
I like
why
using
Wila
the
boy,
double G
Jazzy
phrase.
P,
I'm
fucking
Fid
Wila
Chuli.
boy,
Got
fucking Wila
grandfathered in.
boy, it's Wila
I like the
boy.
word egg.
Wila
I'm
boy,
Fid Chuli.
it's Wila boy.
You're right, I do like the word egg.
Fid's a real egger.
Actually, I don't. I pronounce it egg with an A. A-E-G.
Yeah, and you say always like weasel.
Oh, I say all.
Excuse me, I'm Fid, and I say
between
always.
Y
I hate
and
to say it,
always.
but we got somebody that really actually listens to the show.
Ah,
We
yeah,
got some-
yeah,
we
probably
got-
so. Yeah.
He's calling me out.
I'm loving it.
Always, 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 always.
Do I say that? Do I say always?
Always, 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 always,
Always.
always. It's good. Oh, you're from Baltimore. You have the cool club music. You've got the good rock. No, I'm excuse me. I'm Fid Chuli. I'm from Baltimore. I have good
That's
club
right.
music. I say always. And I hate food.
I've been trying to get away from that Baltimore accent. I know Dr. Fox has had the same experience.
Yeah, it
Getting away from where
through.
his time of origin, his place of origin. And his
Oh yeah, because you were from inner cities, Baltimore, aren't you, Dr. Fox?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
that
it's
right?
a different dialect, South Side.
Oh, South Side. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the hard club side. That's where I'm from. Fid
that's where
Chuli.
Federal Hill is.
Yeah, we don't
right?
Wait,
burn.
are we still
don't
playing?
burn rock bands.
Yeah, we're
Wait,
still playing.
Are you really from Baltimore, YB Dobbs?
No, he's
Oh wait, no, he's
you
Fid.
as Fid
All
Chuli.
right, fuck. Yeah, sorry,
Fiddle
We're
figure
still
it out
going.
eventually.
sorry.
I'm
Once
I'm
again,
more
he's lost
confused
track
after
with
therapy.
his
That's
ID.
weird.
His ID.
Why can't we both be Fidchuli? Okay, look, next week on the
Because
show...
one is too much.
That's too confusing.
Next week on the show, everybody, there will be 2 Fidchulis.
It's going to be all Fidchulis.
Fidchuli as
all
Fidchuli.
All show
and
long next
YB
week.
Dobbs
Tune in.
as Fidchuli.
It's going to be 5 broken car
I'm
antennas
going
all
to
at
be
once.
Fidchuli. Fidchuli's going to be
Maybe
Fidchuli.
3.
YB Dobbs is going to be Fidchuli. Dr. Fox is going to be Fidchuli. Next week is
I'd like
the
to
week
be the
of
No, I have to press the
Tune in.
record button.
from the car from
Drop
the
dead.
But I'm not hitting the normalized button. We're Chuli dueling. Well,
one-track Chulies.
that sounds one neatly packed
Yay.
show. How you guys feeling? You like that show?
I'm a little bit sick to my stomach. I think I could probably use an ibuprofen and a cup of coffee.
I haven't
I regret
finished
some things, but I'm not sure if I regret.
Well,
Prevent
in and
swelling.
out there. Yeah,
well,
kinda
yeah,
in
that
and out.
well, that means he was on the show then. That lingering.
Oh.
You'll figure it out later. Regret always sets in about 3 or 4 hours after the show.
Once you start to
Okay,
sober
that's
up.
starting to
yeah.
come down.
Yeah, come off that show juice. Well, we're gonna cut to a song. You're listening to.
What do we got? 20th Century Man?
We got 20th Century
By the
Man
Kinks?
by the Kinksters.
Yes.
And
yes.
when we come back, we're gonna make it hurt. Listening time for the show, Free Think Radio.
It's been the main show. Aren't we going to like sign off and then come back like a teaser, like all those other shows do? You've been listening to Time for the Show. If you want a transcript of this show, send a photograph of yourself stepping on your own nutsack to www.timefortheshow.the
box. The
box.
attention of a younger audience. CIA Director James Woolsey said he expects the experiments to feature endorsements from TV and rock stars. The U.S. military expects the younger audience to fully comply.